So you think you know how an alphabet works, right? You just learn the letters, you stick them together, and you can read. Pretty straightforward. Well, today we're going to dive into the Arabic script, and let me tell you, it's a beautiful, ancient system with a set of rules that might just blow your mind.
Our guide for this journey comes from a book with the fantastic title, In Arabic, Teach Me the Alphabet, by Thouria Benferhat. And that title, it's not just a simple request, it's actually a really common expression.
See, when someone says, in Arabic, over there, it's kind of like us saying, to make a long story short, or let me get straight to the point. It's all about cutting through the noise. And that's exactly what we're about to do. Get right to the core of how the Arabic writing system really works.
Okay, so before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's warm up with a little quiz pulled straight from the book. Just 4 quick questions. Don't worry, it's not graded, just a fun way to see what you already know. First one's pretty simple. The letter count. How many are there? Is it like English with 26? Is it more? Is it less? Go ahead, take a guess.
All right, question number 2. Think about the letter B in English. It pretty much always looks like a B, right? Is it the same deal in Arabic? Do the letters look the same no matter where they show up in a word?
We've all seen that beautiful, flowing script of Arabic writing, how it all looks connected. But is that always the case? Does every single letter link up with the one that comes right after it? Every single one?
And here's the last one, and it's a big one. Let's say you sat down and you memorized every single letter perfectly. Would that be enough? Could you then just pick up an Arabic newspaper and start reading? Is that all there is to it?
All right, pencils down, let's get into the answers, because this is where we really start to see what makes the Arabic script so unique and honestly, so cool.
So for that first question, the magic number is 28. The Arabic alphabet has 28 official letters. A little more than English. If you got that one right, you're off to a great start. Now for the rest of that quiz, the answers reveal the core rules we're talking about today. So no, most letters do not keep the same shape. And no, definitely not all letters connect. And maybe the biggest surprise? Just knowing those 28 letters? Nope, it's not enough to read and write. Let's break this down. So let's tackle that idea that not all letters connect. Our source material has this brilliant, super memorable name for the letters that break the chain, the unfriendly letters. And the rule is actually super simple. There are exactly 6 letters in the whole alphabet, these 6 right here, that are a bit standoffish. They will connect to a letter that comes before them, but they absolutely will not connect, or shake hands, as the author says, with the letter that comes after them. This is what creates these tiny, predictable gaps you see in Arabic words.
Okay, so letters change shape, and some don't even connect. I know, it might sound like it's getting really complicated, but here's an idea that makes learning the alphabet way, way easier than you think.
I just love this quote from the author. Buy one letter, you get 1 or 2 free. It's such a perfect way to explain the hidden genius of the system. What it means is that you're not memorizing 28 totally unique shapes. A lot of letters are just part of a family that shares the exact same body.
This is a perfect example. Just look at these 3 letters, ba, ta, and tha. The main shape, that little dish or boat-looking thing, is identical for all 3. The only thing that changes is where the dots are. 1 dot below, 2 dots above, 3 dots above. You learn that one shape, and boom, you've just learned 3 letters. It's brilliant. And it's not a one-off thing. It happens with other letters, too. Check out this group, jim, ha, and kha. Again, same basic body shape. The only difference is the dot. Is there one inside? Are there no dots? Or is there one on top? It's all about learning patterns, not just a long list of characters. So much more efficient.
So we have our 28 letters, we know 6 of them are unfriendly, and we know a lot of them come in these buy one, get more free families. You'd think that's pretty much the whole story, right? Well, remember that last quiz question? There's one final twist. The real reason knowing the 28 letters isn't enough to read comes down to a whole other number. 14. Yeah. To actually read and write Arabic properly, you need to know 14 times more symbols.
And here they are. Now, these guys aren't considered letters of the alphabet. Think of them more as little markers and helpers. They sit above or below the main letters, and they tell you things like short vowel sounds or when a consonant is doubled, and all kinds of other vital phonetic information.
And here's why this is so important. Arabic is something called an abjad. That's a writing system where the short vowels, all those little extra marks we just saw, are usually not even written down. Seriously. You pick up a newspaper, a novel, pretty much anything for adults, and those 14 symbols are just gone. They're invisible. You'll only really see them in the Quran or in books for kids and language learners.
Which, of course, leads to the final fascinating question. If the little marks that tell you whether to say ah, I, or you are literally missing from the page, how does anybody read it? The answer is pretty amazing. It goes beyond just seeing letters. You have to know the grammar, the vocabulary, the context. You're not just sounding out letters, you are interpreting the word based on your deep knowledge of the language itself. And that right there is the true art and skill of reading Arabic.